Communication is one of the most important pieces of what holds society together. From the beginning of time, humans found ways to communicate with each other. Ancient Egyptians used scribes to write hieroglyphics, a system of symbols to communicate their language. And as society developed, so did the technology. The printing press and the telegraph were two of the first forms of communication to revolutionize mass communication and broadcasting. The definition of broadcasting is the distribution of audio and video content to a dispersed audience via any audio or visual mass communications medium. The printing press allowed for anyone to create, distribute, and interpret communication materials to mass amounts of consumers. This breakthrough led to Martin Luther posting his 99 Theses on the clergy door and eventually leading to the Protestant Reformation. The telegraph in some ways represented the first form of radio in the way it transmits information across long distances. Its similarity is actually represented in its name. Tele means operating over long distances, while graph means an instrument to transmit information. The telegraph and printing press both influenced economic and social aspects of the society in America. One of the first forms of visual broadcasting came in 1896 when editors of the Philadelphia Inquirer took teletype updates from the University of Pennsylvania road football games and recreated the games on what they called a mini gridiron, a diorama displayed in front of the window. The teletype they used to gather information on the games was a technological advanced system of the telegraph, which allowed for written notes to be transmitted instead of Morse code, kind of like today's modern fax machines. Hundreds of fans would gather outside and watch the action unfold as employees of the paper would move the figurines of players on the field. The model field they used looked very similar to the electronic football games of the 60s and 70s. This form of communication was intriguing to the people of that time as they were able to watch the games without actually being there. Throughout time, technology continued to develop to the modern forms of broadcasting we have today. We are now able to listen to the commentary from analysis while also watching the action as it unfolds on the field. By presenting a visual representation of the game of football, producers were able to reel their customers in and eventually change the economic and social constructions of broadcasting. Past and present forms of broadcasting have built our visual literacy and have allowed humans the privilege of becoming knowledgeable of the world around us.